just a domestic violence survivor. Kimanyatlan Tusang, Mudisana, all this shame. I married your father, Tabo, no solitiling. 3 months to go, Pilo Shamole Fatsing. All the shame and only me to blame. Linyalo Neselin Twensaleting, Nekitlanza Joan. Haki Wata, your father, Nekisarera Humulaya. But when he swung that axe at me, Naki Hula Tipa, the look in his eyes told me, this time, Ankamotrella. Unlike the last countless times, Unkisa Amantona Finela. Now from self-protection, I'm labeled a murderer. Here I am, Twana, writing this bittersweet letter. We'll be coming out soon. Son, how you doing? How's your sister?
It takes 12 years for a dancer, as I was told by my teacher, to be a dancer. And they told me as well, I've reached that level already. So to me, I feel we're all professional and we have the potential to go anywhere in the world.
And 1, 2, and 1. Fifth, yes, fifth, fifth, and a 1. Fifth, and a back, back, and a 1. Good, and a back, back, and a 1, 2, and 4. Keep going. And 1, good. Plie, and back. Use your turnout.
I did have the vision of making this bigger and growing. Of course, many people said to me when I first started, Philipp, you can go and piss against a wall in Khayelitsha. It's not going to make any difference. People said too, you know, why are you teaching black children to do ballet? They've got big feet and they've got big bums.
Todakwi, settle. Good, nice and easy. 1, 2. Now going back, and left leg. Burnie. Oh, she looks like a frog.
What is great about Dance for All is that it is dance for all. It's for anybody. If there's a child that is this size or a child that is terribly thin, it doesn't matter. It's a unique dance school in the respect that anybody can join.
make it like really like there's a tiger in your tank. Yeah. Okay. Also, your other second turn, make it bigger. Other second, bigger. Bigger. Open your arms bigger. Now clear, clear.
Basically what Dance for All is about, it's about developing the talent. And as well, we now as a company, we're trying to make history now because we've been to that level where the children are and we're slowly going up to a higher level. I'm getting paid now this year, so it has changed a lot in my life because I'm able to go from work and to work. I'm able to buy bath stuff. I'm able to eat.
It's the
Come and look, everybody, there's a big white ball.
It's a month.
That's where my mother stays. The house with the blue dot, D228B. Yeah.
He's everything to me. No father. They just run away. I don't know where he is, but he just left me with those one. This is my cousin sister, this one. I stay with her.
My mother moved there while I still couldn't make it maybe as a professional dancer or whatever I could do to help them not to be there at that place. I knew, I had the feeling sometimes at night I would sleep and then wake up crying. It's like there was something that was going to happen to my sister. I had these dreams, terrible dreams. And then last year, before my last 2 exams, all I had was Nqaba come over. That was my mother. She said I must come over to the place. I went to there, and then she told me my sister was raped.
Good. Very nice, good. All right, let's just have a few corrections. That's much
When you're
better.
standing on.
Phyllis is incredibly close to the boys, and particularly Nqaba. I mean, she absolutely adores Nqaba. It's like her son. You know, I think the son that she never had. And I suppose that's the same for me in a way too. These children are like one's own children. And in fact, Phyllis and I tried to have children, and of course Phyllis was, you know, the prima ballerina assoluta of Cape Ballet Company for 35 years, and when we did try to have children, it was too late. But I think there's a destiny for all of us.
Yeah.
And I think there's a greater being, whatever it might be, that has a path for us. And this was my path. This was our path.
How long is that? 1-5.
Good, okay.
Things can go wrong, and often they do. But you've got to carry it off. You can't just suddenly go, ah.
During the apartheid times, when Philip came into the townships, I think it was the first white person that I saw that time coming to a black area. He was really, really brave, I think. Yeah. Nobody cared about coming to the township. Nobody cared about blacks. Nobody believed that they can do what white people do in terms of ballet. I mean, like, people still get a shock when they see a black person dancing ballet.
Don't look like you've got a bad smell under your nose.
Come here.
You know, it's just the look. Huh?
No, come.
No, not like a bad smell. It's just like, oh boy, just like saying, oh boys, for goodness sake, you know, please.
Yeah, so you go, kissy, 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 blah, 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 blah.
It's like you're saying, oh, for goodness sake.
Look.
No, I'm supposed to look when he's doing it and then look on this side as well.
Well, then come, Nub. Kissy, kissy. Nip. Kissy, kissy.
Do it, guys?
Tickle, tickle. I just want to see this.
It's just the look.
Okay, so you watch Nub and goes, no, look at him.
I'm looking.
No, you're not. You're closing your eyes and going, okay, look at him. And then turn away. Now look at him. Don't close your eyes.
I'm not closing.
It's like, look, if you do...
Look at him
It's
strange.
like you go...
What is he doing?
It's, you know what I mean? It's like...
Hang on a minute.
Not-
What's going on here? You know?
Kind of, you know what I mean? It's just a different feel.
Some of the friends I started dancing with are dead now, you know, and they just died through things that happened maybe, you know, in the township. And I mean, one was kind of shot and then by just other random guys. I don't know the story because I wasn't here then, you know, and another one was shot as well, I think involving maybe the police or something like that. I don't actually know what happened. And another friend got run over by a train, you know? So, yeah. You know, it happens. Like, there's so many, not even the guys I started dancing with, but there's like so many guys of my age that I knew, you know? Well, when I came back, it just felt really different, you know, like, obviously everything is still the same, but, like, I've changed and see things differently, you know, and it's just kind of seeing how a lot of things haven't changed, you know. I haven't been back home at all for 3 years. And it's just been making me miserable, as happy as I was in London, really. But there was always that something missing, you know. I wasn't completely happy. Yeah, I just miss my family, and I wanted to come back, you know. And also Philipp then was opening this Dance for All youth company. And I thought for me it was a great way to come back and be involved with that.
Zandile would like to go overseas just to see, maybe. Because some of the other people that she dances with have been already. You know, just that idea of them going and coming back. Maybe she's only 18, you know, they think, oh, going overseas is the best thing. So every child's dream will be to go there, though they don't even know how is life that side. So she knows that Theo has been. She knows that Noluyanda is going next year. You know, that idea of them leaving her behind, I'm sure that is what is ringing in her head too, that I'd like to also go overseas.
No, I don't want to talk about that part. Yo.
But still, maybe coming back. That's why she says she will come back, you know.
That's why I say if I get an opportunity, I'll jump. I'm available, I'm here.
In the article, they said, like, Theo is back, you know, like in the front of that Tonight section. And then is the picture of me, Theo is back. And I'm thinking people are going to be like, who the, you know, is Theo? Like, I just find it funny. And it just shows how much I don't think about, you know, of course, like that I'm the role model or that kids look up to me or da-da-da. That's it. You know, the hall is here. This is the hall. There was about 8 of us, some of my friends as well, playing football. And then we used to come here and stand in the bench and just kind of look through the window and then run and play football again. So eventually we went in one day. It was great, actually, because, you know, you're meeting somebody, and of course you don't normally meet white people all the time. It was a whole new adventure, and it was all positive things towards me, so obviously I was happy about the situation, you know. So, I mean, Philipp came into the township and he was teaching here, so then we kind of got to know him that way, you know, even before we went to the classes, but we used to see him. I mean, from there, we would be playing and he comes in and we would be saying, oh, Mlungu, da-da-da, there's Mlungu, da-da-da, whatever, and, you know, and then we went to look at the class and then, you know, that's how it kind of started.
Forward, back, forward, and forward, forward, back, forward, and just up.
When I teach them, I'm able to teach them what I can. So it's either they take or they don't take. I don't have that pressure on them to say, do this, to be a sergeant major. I just try my best to give them an understanding that this is hard work. and it takes a long time to get there. Some of them will come for 2 days or 3 days to check out, and they think they've got everything by then. But they don't know it's still far to the elbow, you know. They still got the fingers, the small bits.
5, 6, 7, 8. But yes, so size step. So size step. Yes, just better. So size step. Keep up the good work.
To teach them positive things, it would be hard because sometimes you need to teach them negativity so they can really see that life is about negativity and positive. So to them, I can be a role model, really to give them positive things about life, knowing that as well, I don't always do positive things. I sometimes jump into negative.
I got so attached to ballet that I can't stop. It's like an addiction now. If I stop, I'll go crazy, I promise.
And towards, all the way around, and over and away, to the back, and down. And
She's the easiest person to teach because she accepts correction. You know, you can really hammer her and you know, say that's not right, you've got to work on that, and nothing gets her down. She will keep working. She might get frustrated, and as one does as a dancer, with oneself, but she's very open to criticism, and I think that's a wonderful thing about her. It's this incredible nature of wanting to learn and wanting to further herself all the time, which is a wonderful quality. And 1, and 2, good, 3, and 4, and 1. Can you see what I'm doing? 2, and good, forward, and down, good, yes, down, and 1, and 2, good, and 3. Okay, just do a bend as you please, just do a bend, yeah, relax and stretch.
Oh, what I love about ballet is the elegance, you know, the control, and the music is so nice.
And push. And lift. And forth. Pirouette, stretch up.
I remember when I wanted to be a dancer, after I watched the other guys dance, I said, oh, if I'll make it big, then I'm a ballet dancer and I'm world known. I'm going to be, you know, keep myself up, don't talk to people and this and this and that. That was before I met Phyllis. And then they offered me a scholarship program. And then I started chatting with Phyllis and she gave me a book. And then she was well known. She was a prima ballerina salute, and she's so grounded, she's so down to earth. And she said that if you're up there, that your career can be taken from you just like that. You know what I mean? So it's very good to be down to earth. Then your career will last longer. And hers did, it lasted a lifetime. And I intend on doing the same.
ballet is more important than African, because you can pick anyone from the street and say, just show a movement, African movement or hip hop movement. They can do it. But if you show them ballet steps, it's really hard for them. So to be a good dancer, you must have a ballet technique. So you need to have those lines to actually look good on stage.
What's behind the haunting smile?
Never found out. I think I had to dance so much. I don't think any ballerina in the world danced as many performances as I did during my career, because our director, David Poole, used to call me BOD, which was box office draw, and so maybe there were 14 performances. I do 11 out of the 14 performances. And it was just crazy, because you can't. It's impossible. And I never came up short on stage, ever, except on my last night of my tribute night. And I pulled a calf muscle on stage, and I had to stop the performance in the middle. And I mean, that was the worst thing. I still have nightmares over that, because you can always manage to finish a performance if you've got something sore, but this was, I just couldn't. And of course, all these people were there to see me. It was a tribute for me. And in the middle of the first act, I just pulled this calf muscle, and I had to stop. That was it. Yep.
Baie dankie en tot ziens, Phyllis.
Thank you very much, and goodbye, Phyllis.
This one. I like this picture of her because she's so young and cute. And today she's more of this picture. Yeah, 'cause it's a very big difference, because here she's older and there she was very young at that time.
Holy, holy, la la. Oh, 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 oh. Holy, holy, la la. Oh, 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 oh.
Turn your palm, Gospel. Turn it. And where's your arm? Would everybody please show me, everybody, please show me, stop that, the arms coming on dedans. You've just finished here with your leg in front. Your foot is in front. Okay, now we go through the first, forward, down, through and to the side, and one. Open second, and through, back, one, up, back, collar. I can't let you do the class if you're not going to do what I want. I think you must either be completely deaf or absolutely doof. What did I just say before?
Nelson Mandela was here at the school, 1992.
1994. 1992, yes.
1992. And here,
First year. When he
they
was
sang the
released.
environment remains one of our main values.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. Here, the paint is all about the past.
It's all about our past because there was apartheid and white people and the black people were fighting. So, and this one was for the June 16. I think the name of this boy is Hector Peterson, who was first on a Soweto uprising. Children were marching for their rights. And then he was the first one who was shot, died. And this one, I think he was his cousin.
This is about the children of Bantu education, that black people were forced to speak Afrikaans, to all the subjects in Afrikaans. And if you fail Afrikaans, you fail the whole subject. So yeah, you see, vote for our rights. Vote for all.
My mother didn't want me to have an English name because you were born during the apartheid. So now this is democracy. It's New South Africa. You are calling yourself Miss Happy. That means Miss Happy means Vuyelwa in our language. Vuyelwa means happy. So that is why you are calling yourself Miss Happy, because you are in a democracy. You have to tell them. Because during that time, really, it was very hard for us to accept whites because of an apartheid. You see, so we were fighting for our name so that we can be heard. That our name, our Xhosa's name, like Vuyelwa, I'm Sindiswa, but my mother called me Maureen. You see, so I didn't want you to use English name because of the apartheid. That is why I said Vuyelwa, so that they can learn our language and they can learn our names. They can use to our names. Okay.
I am proud of Africa and being black. I get tired of coconuts that act whack.
I love my kinky hair, big nose and dark skin. I'm learning more daily to love the African within me and all of the African family. Every race can be traced to Africa originally. Cradle of civilization, mother of every nation. World Bank and IMF should pay us reparations. Caucasians descended from African nations. Expulsion from Eden brought retaliation. Retell the nations of Africa's greatness. Jesus and Buddha are black gods, yes. The rebirth of African consciousness. Counting these cunning science practices.
I am proud of what I learned from hip-hop. I can't wait for the bling-bling era to stop.
Maybe things are being exposed since the apartheid time is gone. Certain companies left, they closed their companies. Most of the people end up not working. And that, because of that lack of employment, people tend to end up doing a lot of things, robbing people. They will end up doing a lot of things that are harmful to other people because we need employment. It's because there's a lot of people that are sitting around in a location doing nothing, not earning anything. And that is causing a lot of things that are happening now.
Everything I'm working for, he wants to take away. What the fuck is that? Machine, satisfying with science. Namhlanje siphinde, masiphinde futhi. Even if I'm too far dead, I'm the same OG. Clever inspired. It's all along. You thought I was ugly. Now you see me on TV. You tell about the putting sexy. Anyway, West. Ukutu promo na mpusa na muskime mina. When this all over here now. Ibadela, Galazi Badela, Mucho, get to I'm fresh from the cast. Last time you saw me, been shy by head. Things have gone west, I'm shy and on the rap. from the 90s. Push I wanna from Savannah, the body rock. Skills side, flicks and point, flicks and the point, flicks and point, flicks and the point. Yeah, my biggest swallow that we wanna be TV. My chick has a soya papu, bisa me like a dancer. Baba, let's sleep, my lover. If you didn't have to know people, you know, so that is Many was put it in the dancing, but now I'm there, put it out in the love. Most of the love by the Chinese, but for us all, who look for himself, Tatikava, by the land, Tatikava. Guess who's up on this work, living in one only cancer for life. That's nothing. Ammunition's all over the beat, it was a Nesca, and two, your mantra. If I take my city, I'm you put into the picture. And whatever would I want is my name. Coolest, fire, coolest, as a kitchen cigars. So they walk, banana, the good and the bad is a broken breeze. So which one to choose? Any other dance. Don't stress me. When you address me, call me fire, the hip hop ballet dancer.
When she started dancing, I was not here. My mother was looking after her. We've got a wonderful mother. Really, she's very wonderful because most of the time I'm not here. I'm not here, and she's the one who's looking for them. She's like a father to them, as she is to us, a mother and a father. That's all I can say.
When they grow up doing nothing, they end up to be doing funny things. So I think Philip has done very, very good thing to collect all the children to give them ballet school, because after school time we know where our children. They are not in the street. They're not doing funny things. They are in the ballet, from the ballet, doing homework, sleeping, and then next morning they going to school. So we're happy about Philip boys, ne? Boyd, and Phyllis too.
While I was studying in Joburg, I met my husband, Viviane's father, and then we get married there. God bless us with triplets. After that, my husband was an abusive man. He used to drink a lot and came home around about 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then he'll come kick the doors and make a fight in front of my triplets. So I have to take them to my mother because of I wanted them to grow in a good environment.
Yeah.
I don't have a husband today. And I said thanks to God because he blessed us with these beautiful triplets. And my husband didn't see that. Instead of seeing that, he sees alcohol. Maybe one day he's going to see that and think about us. That is why we are living in this small house with my mother. That's it.
There's a lot of responsibilities that you have to take when you get married. And in our culture. Yes, family is more important. And the reason why I don't want to get married because you have to give birth to your husband, cook for your husband, do all sort of things stuff. Like as me, like a dancer, I have to be like do your shows, come back home late and do sort of stuff like that. Yes, I don't want to get married.
lot of responsibility. I can't cope.
Okay. I think I don't like boys because I'm too young.
Yes, we're very young for the boys.
I always teach them here in the house. They must always be careful. And I always advise them to say boyfriend. It's not a big issue. Because if they can have a boyfriend, it's whereby they're getting the AIDS. So rather stay without boyfriend. Although I want, they must go get the what is this calling now? The protections. Yes, but I don't like to tell them about that exactly. The protection, maybe if they can be raped, you see. But I don't want to use that word, condom. No, I can't even do to tell them they must use it. For what? For because they're not married. Somebody who's married, they can't do that thing, something like that. But they're not married and they are too young because the world is still wrong way to go.
It was very, very difficult.
Because like in African, we used like to pin our bodies and stuff. Like in ballet, you have to be stiff. Pull up your straight, yeah, tucking your stomachs, your knees and stuff like that. But in African, you just like relax your body. And stuff.
Phyllis. You think you're right? You think you want the music? Well, what do you think that I feel? You know what happens to me? I scream when you go off the music. I'm not doing it. Go back. Okay. I'm talking. When you do the assembly, what position do you finish in? Well, tell me another story. You're all like this. Into fifth with your arms up.
I think it's quite difficult for the Phyllis because Tina, we're always making noise and we like not seeing Phyllis as a teacher. We're like thinking, oh, Phyllis with the same ballet music and a ballet class and stuff. So who cares anyway?
No, you! Stop. Stop. Excuse me, I'm talking.
What I'm talking about is your discipline. Your discipline has got out of hand. I've now got a second problem. Danny, the driver, has said that he wants to resign today because of you. I'm sick and tired of talking to you because you don't listen. And it's unfortunate for the ones that do listen because some of you do and you're very good. But there's some of you that just do your own thing and it's like saying, fuck you, Philip, fuck everybody else. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do because everything is paid for you. You've got transport paid for you. And so you just think Danny's going to come and he's going to go. He'll be there for me and I can come whenever I like, whatever time I like. It doesn't matter. Danny will come. Danny, I think would like to say something.
There are three things in life which each and every one have. That is discipline, dedication, and determination. You've got a dedication. You need to put in more determination. but you've got very little discipline. So first you've got to have discipline, then dedication, and then last of all determination, and you'll be something in life.
We've got to start putting our fingers out, and if you want to be on this program, there are rules that have to be abided, because all of you have actually disobeyed your code of ethics. This is the reality of the situation. We've got to deal with it, and it's got to be sorted out. And if anybody doesn't like it, there's the door. Go and find another dance school in Khayelitsha or Gugulethu or Nyanga that will do what Dance for All does.
Yes, he was very harsh today. He told us that each action creates a reaction.
Well, how do you think we got a company? Have you not thought about it?
Why, Phil? Give me a tourism.
To give them, the people, an opportunity and a job. J-O-B, work.
That's what I need, Kefili. Job.
Work.
I am working.
And that's what I'm telling you. So
Ouch.
When you're old enough and you finish school and you want to join the company, you join the company, then you will get paid, sweetheart.
Can't wait for that.
Tell me, do you really want to be in the company? You do? You don't want to be a chemist anymore?
I would.
You said you wanted to be a pharmacist.
That was like
3 years ago.
3 years ago, I feel like
Even more, actually. I remember when you were little, tiny. You always wanted to be a pharmacist.
I thought it was a nice thing to be, but
So what changed your mind? You enjoyed your dancing too much?
I feel.
But you dancing well, so you must keep it up, eh?
Fame and fortune, son.
But now you got to do something about this hair. I'm not going there because he knows about his haircut. It looks like he's been plugged into the ISCOM.
Stylish, really, understand. Fashionable,
No,
stylish.
there is no such thing as that being stylish.
This day is so important to me because the ceremony is meant to bring back my ancestors from the dead. And now they're busy preparing for the lunch for the people who are sitting here.
Mama, wanna share this and that. Wanna share Blumenschein, Ushabayo. Tukumbolo mama wami, tukumbolo mama wami, tukumbolo mama wami, tukumbolo mama wami. Ibanang galulungitesha. Ibanam kalunugitesha, Ibanam kalunugitesha, Ibanam kalunugitesha, Mama, Ibanam kalunugitesha, Ibanam kalunugitesha, Ibanam.
When my sister explained to me the reason that they didn't tell me that my mother had HIV/AIDS, well, she didn't want me to know because she thought that it was going to affect my schoolwork and I was going to be depressed because she's going to die and stuff. So she only didn't want to know because she wanted to protect me from knowing because she's going to die early, not because of the disease. So ever since then, I was asking myself, what have I done wrong? Why didn't she tell me? I still don't get it because she knew that I was very close to her and
Mama, Ibanam galulungitesha, Ibanam galulungitesha, Ibanam mama, Ibanam mama.
If I leave Dance for All, I will go overseas just for a year and then come back because Dance for All is my home. And now there's like new kids that are coming in the program, and they need to actually see us, not to say, oh, why aren't they leaving? Is dance ball not good or something like that? We need to go out there and learn new things, then come back and share it with our kids that are in the program. 1 bump, 2 bump, 3 bump, 4 bump, 5 bump, 6 bump, 7 bump. Amo, what you saw? Ya Nqaba ne? Nqaba? Nqaba? Vula? Nqaba? Vula? Nqaba? Vula? Nqaba? Vula? Nqaba? Vula? Atsoke. Ne? Sayenza sibheka ngapha ke umaseni pipe. Some of the kids, they've got role models to us. They said, okay, Juliana is my role model, Nqaba is my role model. So if we're not here, they won't have any role models. So it's like expanding the program and appreciating what we have.
I have been waiting for a long time actually to get out of Cape Town. What I would like to see myself doing is providing, because I don't like to be self-indulgent. So what actually I'm hoping to do is that when I go out there to San Francisco, I would like to learn more. Yes, I'm expecting a shock, but yes, when I come back, I must have a good attitude so I can give good work or give good response to the people that how this is what I did there. Department of Home Affairs.
Sorry? This one? Yes.
I am excited. Getting the passport for the first time.
These are two high careers, they're dancers. We run a dance program in the township. They're going overseas, they've got their passports. Yeah, they're going on a course in San Francisco next month, yeah, which is very exciting.
Let me go to the passport supervisor.
With
Put that straight in the safe.
Yeah.
You see? Not a picture. That's quite nice.
Let's
see.
Okay.
Very different.
The new ones. Same there. Go to.
I'm so excited to have these guys here. It's going to be grand. This is going to be grand. Nqaba and Kola in California. From Kailiche to California. We have the earring, right? Nqaba, Nqaba. You have to practice Nqaba. Very good. Nqaba. Kola. Kola. Yeah. Kola. Like he's going to have to teach you. He's going to. I can't do it. Okay. It's on the side. Kola. Nqaba. Was this your first time flying?
Yeah, it was.
It was the first time? Ooh, exciting, huh? First, we're going to drive to San Francisco to meet Richard Gibson, who's going to be your teacher this summer. We'll have lunch, and he'll tell you the schedule for next week, all the classes and what time you have to be there. And then we'll drive around San Francisco.
I don't know where I am actually. I'm just kind of like...
Paradise.
Yes. This is a new world for me.
South Africa, we have shakes. We see shakes when it's raining, floods.
They're really like on the ground.
Yeah.
They're really on the ground, and here like they upstairs or yeah, which is they more fixed, these ones.
Kola
Kola.
and Nqaba.
Nqaba. Nqaba. I'll work on that.
Did you see the studio?
Happy to see them.
Oh, I'm so delighted.
Real good. We're going to enjoy having you. I'll put the lights on. Kind of invites you to dance, doesn't it? It says move. Your dream. Where would you be dancing 5 years from now?
I would love to be the prince on Swan Lake.
I've been waiting, wishing, and wanting for that opportunity to come so I can go overseas and explore more and see how other people dance. Yeah. Firstly, I was happy for them. I was really happy that at least someone in our company is going overseas, and then they're going to come back and teach us what they were taught there. At least somebody, yeah. Although it's not me, but at least somebody went. They told me how different it is, the standard of dancing between San Francisco and here. They say they work their asses off. They work really, really hard compared to what we do here. They say that we, people are very, very serious up there. And you have to be really, really focused.
That's the sound. Nqaba, Nqaba. I got Nqaba, but the other one I'm gonna have to hear a few times. Nqaba. Ola.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'll get it.
This is quite new to me, so I don't know what to expect. But I'm prepared for everything. It's the same, but we never had like a course from people from all over the world. Yeah. So that's why I say it's quite new.
I didn't expect much actually, and what I really expected was more competition, because in Cape Town there wasn't that much competition. And here in San Francisco I can say not that much boys doing dance as well, ballet dancing. Maybe it's just because people have more other works to do, and ballet now it's for who wants to do it. Very nice class today, and yeah, it's a little bit hard, but I think by the end of the 6 weeks it will be fine.
My leg up.
Well, maybe this should be short at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take those off first.
Oh, I love fashion so much. Even, firstly, my fashion idol is Paris Hilton. She's my fashion idol. She's not my role model, but my fashion idol, people. Because she dresses nicely, sure. Stuff that you haven't seen before. I don't know, maybe somebody. Yeah, because there's some people who have nice clothes, but they don't fit their bodies. You know, they don't look nice on their bodies. And she looks very, very nice. Even if I don't buy, I must just feed my eyes. See, I'm a fashion freak. Look at my jacket. I made this by myself, by the way. Cut it into pieces. And my aunt was screaming at me, but I said, it's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway, because I want to be different. That's the whole point about fashion.
See, the things that life is showing you. Let your pride grow slow inside of you. Later you touch the things Mudimu promised you. He don't want to hurt you, worse punish you. He wants you to taste a piece of the good pie. Depending how you eat it, you'll be known as a good guy. Ultra, Mulata Pino Tang, Fila, it's a color of great scene you. The things that life is showing you. Let your pride grow slow inside of you. Later you touch the things Mudimu promised you. He don't want to hurt you, worse punish you. He wants you to taste a piece of the good pie. Depending how you eat it, you'll be known as a good guy. Mulata Pino Tang, it's a color of great scene you.
I feel great. I think I have gained a lot, which is technique, ballet technique. I have gained that, but I would still prefer Phyllis's classes, which is a more training. She does it best than any other teacher in the world.
It's a very important performance to all of us, to all the dancers, because it's a dream come true. We're opening up a company, and now I'm going to take a photo shoot for that, for the week in August, to promote the launch of our new company. I'm counting the days now. 8 days left for the big day to come. The day that we've been waiting for all our lives. Oh, that one looks nice.
Which one? That one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's great. I can actually zoom in for you. So we did...
sasidansa ke phaa so yayazi mosilwenengayo ibhalike
Yho, kubantu zintle.
ndim lo
Nanku nqaba. Nguwe lo? Nguxola lona. Oh, yho uyafana yakho.
nalena
Le
ikhapha
kwayile khapha
abanye
hayibo mama. Hayibo nam. Nathi sefuna. Sulila. Hospitalize esibukela. Ube thuna nqaba kasemhle. Oh, hlena belungu bodwa sana babini. Yini mntana?
bengidansa phaa ndandihambe noxola masisebaju
Nasi sithixo sana lakho.
khabe siyenze sinedansi phaa sibabonisa senzelwa neepati
Uwe lona ne? Lo?
ndim
Angifutshane mntanami yini? Couple.
My dad has never seen me dance before, so I'm hoping that he comes to us, but I'm gonna buy him a ticket. I don't know, he's always drunk on a Saturday and a Sunday. But the performance is on a Wednesday, hopefully you won't be drunk on Wednesday.
There was something in my heart that says, no, don't be afraid. When you're there, you have to cope with what is there. And then you just have to show who's Nqaba actually. You just have to do your best. Actually, Phyllis told me as well, to be able to be there. You just have to do what you have to do, and then you go.
It's more important than the last performances that we've had. Because we've got a lot to prove, that now we're a company, because we used to be training students. So everybody's expecting us to be wow when we go on stage. Bukila, kuchiyep. Kakafiki. Hayi manje ngiqala ngonontsikelelo mina ubhuti. Ubhuti manje akangaza endlini. Okay, makaze ke. Okay. Hayi man.
He felt bad. He felt very bad. As a result, he phoned her, which he normally he will never ever do that. But that day he phoned her because he really felt bad that he didn't go. And you know, his excuse was not such a good one, but I understood why. He was thinking mainly of that, how am I going to get back home if I'm there and I'm only coming back after 12 o'clock? Because it's very dangerous. A lot of people get killed. You thought of that, and then I said to him, no, you shouldn't have thought of that. You should have gone and just sleep here for that night, you know. And he said, I didn't think it that way. I think I'll do that on her next performance. Is to go with her and then stay here. There will be another one.
No, not
next year. And it doesn't matter. Next year you will still go.
It's not going to be the same.
It will be the same. Maybe it will be even much better.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Is it? Do you think this one was special?
You were shaking where?
In every single dance, you opened it, I said, up.
Let's get him a bit of nervous.
Yeah.
Well done.
Up on your hands and bring it out.
I actually got quite emotional watching all of you guys because all I could see were little ones at UCT on a Saturday afternoon. Do you remember that? Yes. Struggling to do tondus and things like that. And then I saw what I saw on the stage the other night. It was just amazing when you think 10 years, what actually we have done together. Yeah.
It's not a miracle.
It's not a miracle because it was hard work, Bulelo, but just shut up. And this is what I say, the work, your techniques and everything. Everybody sits up and takes notice because you all have a good, strong technique. And that is the most important thing, yeah? Now all we have to work on is a little bit more personality and a little bit more togetherness from some people. And all we can do is get better and better. But it does take a long time, and we've got the first hurdle over with, and we've made a success. And I'm very, very proud of all of you.
The Artscape management have got hold of me, and we're looking at some dates for next year. They were so impressed that, in fact, they said to me that they haven't seen anything like this in Cape Town since the Netherlands Dance Theatre was in Cape Town a few years ago. So that's great credit to everybody concerned. Yeah, so we just need to support each other, and we've all done a great job, and yeah, this is the story of your life, you know? And we've got a long way to go, and the world is our oyster.
In San Francisco, with everything now, it's sad today. They've got like either here where you find the woman is only working, or you find here the man is only working. There you find both. They're working, the children are working, so it's different.
Everybody's doing something there. You're not just sitting around getting pregnant and having a lot of babies.
Yeah. Life is big there. Here life is small. We're living in a small country and where there's little to do as well. But there, everybody's doing something. That's why a whole lot of people there, they're rich actually.
Yeah, time is money, you know. Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's afternoon. Well, if you don't work, you don't get paid, so.
Most people work from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock. You only have to work from 10 o'clock till 1:30 most days, 2 o'clock. You have every afternoon off for the last, I don't know how long.
What's that? I've worked till 6:30 every day.
We're working in that office still all the day and night.
Ask Batembu how the ballet company works. Hey Batembu.
This is a company as
This is a
well.
dance company.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
All right, okay. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.
No, but you get paid.
Yes, but I'm telling you, I can't now.
You have to. There's no can't. It's your job. You get paid, my sweetheart. It's only the 15th of the month.
Yes, it's gone.
Well, it's your fault.
That's what I'm saying, why can't I come next year again?
Because you've got a job.
What's the job not to do a class?
Yes. You're being paid now. I'm not going to argue with you. You should know better. If you spend your money, that is your problem.
Now I don't have to come for class and everything.
Well, if you don't, then there will
I'll
be
see you next year.
consequences.
See you next year. In the future, I think the guys will not be loyal, which I think it's not going to be fair because they need to go out because we live in this small country. Yeah. Now the guys, they think maybe we're over there, we already like professional. Yes, they are professional, they are approved like me as well. So if we go out, we would be going to gain more experience than we have here. So the difficult maybe we would find it's by leaving him without any dancers. Because everybody would think, nah, these guys are leaving, let me also pack my bags. We can be together, but what matters is financially. You see, everybody wants more money to what they've got in the package, so they have to go out, you see. Everybody, I think, would love to have a mansion one day, to have a luxury car or whatever.
Like a big house in Berrydale next to Phyllis.
It's going to be very difficult for us to stay together until he says, I'm going to put this much for you to stay.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to look for a better job then.
If this gets destroyed, you're not only destroying the children that we teach, but you're destroying my soul. You're destroying, what one has created.
We can never stop anybody from wanting to go and get more experience if they want to overseas. And of course, you never put a stop to anybody who wants to go and get some more, learn some more. But you have to keep a nucleus of people. And I think having started this company this year has been a lifelong dream, actually, to have a company that isn't a classical ballet company or only white or only black or only this. It's dance for all, which we have actually trained the dancers up to a professional level that can make an audience stand up like they did the other night.
I think that loyalty is one of the most important human aspects for all of us in life. And that is something that Phyllis and I have really tried to instill in all the dancers, and certainly the ones that we're very close to. Because it's a simple thing that if I'm going to be good to you, you'll be good to me.
Yeah, loyalty, I know about that. That's why I'm saying I'll always come back. That's how loyal I am. Because if I wanted, I would go overseas and stay there. But my loyalty is going to bring me back. If Philip wants me to stay, I will stay. I will stay. I mean, like if I go overseas for like a month, then it's a good thing. I don't mean like going there and staying there forever. Just the experience that I get from going overseas, that would be enough. I don't have to stay years and years. Just maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
I would much like to travel. I haven't had enough. Once is not enough. At least twice you shy, then maybe if I can go 3 times, 4, 5, then I would say I can really have something to really give back to the community. But at the moment, I still feel I need some more. I'm still hungry.
from my darkness. Look inside my heart, it's the beat beneath the song. It's the color of my palm, it's rough, rigid but calm. It's a give and take situation. Stopping the brakes, making your alpine system. Blasting wisdom, catch me listen.
Yeah, it don't matter if you're mellifluous, merciless or venomous, melanin or light-skinned or just a little yellowish. Walls are demolished with the knowledge that I'm coming with. Possibilities are limitless, so is this lyricist. Let me penetrate the crevices in between your brain matter. Generate an effluence of alpheric brain patterns. Now you switched on like a lantern to this hypnotic type itch that make your back burn. I wanna get rid of all the tension and set your mind ablaze. But just move with the groove, let it all hang loose, and please let me drop a phrase. I wanna get rid of all the tension and set your mind ablaze. Just move with the groove, let it all hang loose, and please let me drop a phrase.
Hey yo, my head, it ain't gonna be sidetracked. So let me show you all now where my mind's at. With lines that if it wasn't for nothing more than a few chords or a beat that's raw, I'll string a few rhymes, write a new line for imagery so vividly spun. It's a leave you bubbly, dumbfounded. Yes, starring in a movie called Done. Did everything, seen many things, man. By any means, son, let your story be sung. Brilliant, glistening, mystical, little one. Bounce, step, ain't nothing more to it. Take one step forward, crack a knee, joint on it. Now take another one and flick a good limp till it hits you sideways like a dented car bonnet. And then you'll know that you definitely got it.
I wanna get rid of all the tension and set your mind ablaze. But just move with the groove, let it all hang loose, and please let me drop a phrase. I wanna get rid of all the tension and set your mind ablaze. Just move with the groove, let it all hang loose, and please let me drop a phrase.
Come on, release a rhythm that you feeling when you breathing. It's like the simple act of living in the kind of freedom you be dreaming of. A reason to be leaving the realm of what we giving from beginning to the end. That's how we sentence the mics and mics into the ill-equipped with the illest lyricists. It's definite. These messages from the tightest sisters flipping on this from the deepest. Now can you feel
We
this?
don't want no demonics and no psychologic and no hydroponics, cause your high should be sonic, yeah. Fill up your inner ear with what we bring in here, sending tremblings from the southern to the northern hemispheres. If you ain't hearing clear, your soul must have endured a truckload of wear and tear, but only time can repair. There's no need to run, just slow down when the tracks BPM's bumping on 91. I wanna get rid of